Today we're going to be changing the oil on my oil filter housing cap. Where is the oil filter? Oh yeah. Whoa. See it running down, but it was between the lines. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Guess what? Maintenance is a regular part of homesteading, and working on your vehicles is both a money saver and sometimes a time saver as well. So today we're going to be changing the oil on my 2015 GX460. I haven't done it yet. I bought everything I need. I bought the car maybe a year ago. Whoops. Actually, no, I went to change the oil once at a dealer. So it did have service. But yeah, first time doing it myself. Let's get to it. Should be fun. I got some ramps, so I'll drive up and be able to get under a little bit easier. And I have all the tools, hopefully. So yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so we're in my little workshop area, and I wanted to show you all the goodies that we'll need for changing out the oil. So we've got the oil filter. Oh no, sorry, this is the oil filter housing cap. So this is a metal one, I believe I bought. So it'll replace the plastic one that's on the GX460. So that'll be useful. Then we've got the oil filter itself. It's so with the GX460, the oil filter is has a housing, and then the filter goes inside the housing. So we got the filter, we've got replacement O-ring, then we've got our oil. So for the oil, we've got a synthetic 0W20 from Mobile One. So this should be a nice oil for us. Okay, so we have our oil, and now so two of these. What is this size? 5 quarts in here. I believe the GX takes something like 8 or 9. Forget. And I also bought a little package of tools that'll help us out. We've got a oil filler neck. So we've got a little oil filler neck. These just screw together. It's also threaded there too. So once we take off the oil cap, we can just screw this on, and this will be a nice stable cone to pour stuff down, pour oil down. So that's good. And then we have a new fancy schmancy oil filter wrench. I have one of these in plastic. This one's metal. So that should be a nice little thing to work with. And then finally, we have this little screw-on adapter. It doesn't have a valve on the inside, so I'm not sure how this is better. We'll see though. And that is it, I think. Yep, that is it. And we got some ramps too that I bought, which will help us out. So let's go back outside, and I'll use the ramps. And we'll get the vehicle up in there. Here are our ramps from Rhino ramps. This is the Rhino Ramps Max, rated for 16K pounds. So it should be enough for this truck. Yeah, let's put these down and roll on up. That looks pretty good. Let me show you. So that worked pretty well. It raised the vehicle, you know, the 8 inches or so. And yeah, once I hit that bump, I felt it hit the bump, so I knew that was the end. So here's the other side. Looks pretty good. No problemo. So let's get started. I'm gonna get my creeper. Oh, I see a missing clip under here. And a bolt over here. What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna have to spruce that up. I know I have to take off this shield or that shield. One of these shields has to go. Which one? Okay, I see the axle. I see. I was expecting more space than this, but this is not too much space. Once I have the creeper, it decreases the space I have to work with, so that's not good. But without the creeper, it would suck even more. Okay, smaller. Right here. This is a 12 millimeter. Yep, that's a 12. Is what I need. I like this wrench here. This gives you a little angle. So I have a little wrench like this, and it's adjustable too. Adjustable length and then the angle. Tighty, lefty loosey. Okay. Just remembered that if you don't have a hat, all this crap flies on your head. So hat there we go. Man, this creeper is not giving me much room. Okay. This sucks. This shirt is cheap. So I'm gonna use my bag here. Okay. Here we go. So this one, I think. Actually, there's this little thing in the middle. I don't know. Kind of an access hole. I don't know what that gives me access to. Maybe the drain plug, actually. But if I remove this whole shield, it's 2 bolts anyway. So I might as well. Remove 2 bolts. Man. Bolts are in there. Okay, that's one. Let's try this guy. That's 2. And this thing's still in there. Might be these bolts too, actually. Let's try it. Oh no, okay, there's 2 recessed bolts towards the front. Let's get those. I need an extension. It is also kind of hot today. 82 degrees right now, and this driveway is hot too, so that's not fun. I wish I had a garage for doing this stuff, but I don't. I have a 1-car garage, and it's actually too short to accommodate this car. Kind of sucks. I swear, this stuff is stubborn. It feels like it's never been removed before, which is hard to believe. I'm sure this has had an oil change. Okay, got that guy. One more, I think. I hope. Actually, let's get on the creeper. It's getting hot. Oh, okay. This bolt is creeper friendly, so that's good. Okay. Oh, I like that design. When you take it off, it doesn't drop on you. That's nice. Unless there's another bolt. I don't think there is. Is there? Can't tell. Nope, there is not. Okay, that's cool. There's a little hook. Okay, I'm gonna clear this out of any debris. Okay. Something furry and dead. Oh man, that looks like a mouse or something. It's disgusting. Okay, so that's that. Let's set this off to the side. Now what? Let's check it out. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's tight. What? Where's the thing? I'm not seeing what I want to see. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so that right there is the oil pan, maybe? With the drain bolt down at the bottom here. Where is the oil filter? Where the heck is the oil filter? That's the cat. That's another cat. That's another oil. Is this the oil pan? Oh, maybe that's the oil pan. Should have looked further up. Actually, maybe this is the oil pan right here. And that's the drain bolt. Maybe. Where the heck is... No, that's the transmission. Let me see the transmission. I have no clue. I'm gonna have to watch a YouTube video. Holy crap, where is the freaking oil filter? Okay, I'm reoriented after watching a YouTube video. Thank you, YouTube. And it wasn't that shield. It's this shield. Okay, so this one's easier to get to. Huh, I know, I guess that was a bolt. That's weird. So some of these are clips, some of these are bolts. That one was a bolt. Oh, there's another bolt here too. That was a bolt. What else? Is there any back here? No. It must be hanging on to the front, really. Okay. What about this? This is a clip. I'm gonna need my clip remover. And 2 bolts here. These are 12s. Let's try that. Okay. Let's remove these. Got it. Okay, these are the same like those. And this one over here. Okay. And things on there. Is there 2 more? Okay, there's 2 more. Right here, are they 12s? Yep, 12s. Oh, this one's not that nice. Okay. And I still got the clip. Dang it. Okay, how about I put one of the bolts back in for now. This is pretty heavy. Okay. There we go. Yeah, let's get a clip remover. Undo this clip. Okay, let's see if we can remove this guy. I don't know. How this should be removed. I have more clips. I don't need to save this really. I just want to get it out. Well, it's not easy. Okay, I have a different clip remover. Come on, guy. Yeah, let me get the actual tool. It's not coming. Okay, I'm back with some real clip removers like this. Got 2 different heads here. We'll see this one first. Let's see if that works. Come on. Wow, okay. Okay. What the what? Why is this? Okay. This is the clip. I have more like this, I think, but I'll just put it here. Okay, now I can remove that bolt and get squashed by this heavy piece of metal. Okay, let's see. It drops down and hopefully comes out somehow. Well, it's got these little hooks on it. I want to take this off. How can I though? I guess you got to remove the front plastic thing. That's kind of annoying. Ugh. Let's see. I mean, it can just hang here, and I can do my work and then put it back. Okay. Okay, that's in there for now. Yeah, let's take off the plastic. It's kind of annoying. All right, here. Oh. I sheared the bolt. Well, that's what you get with corrosion. Let's see if I get lucky on the second one. so bad. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, people. I can't believe I did that. Okay, this is coming. Okay. These could just be clips. Okay. So you got two pieces of plastic, right? Well, one piece of metal, one piece of plastic, and under here, some corrosion. Let's remove the metal now. Okay. So now it's off, and then oh, I see. Okay. Okay, now let's see. I think I saw the filter up above here. So right there, there you go. That's it. That's the filter housing. Okay. So then I think the first one is the oil pan. So over here, is the oil pan. The small thing. And that's the drain bolt, I think. I'm gonna verify. Okay, so I did confirm, yes, that is the oil pan. So first things first, we're gonna unscrew the cap over here. Oh Jesus, some gorilla tighten this, okay. So that's unscrewed. We're gonna put this to the side here. Actually, better put it here so it doesn't fall down anywhere. Okay, that'll just let the whole system breathe once we unscrew the drain bolt down there. So yeah, let's do that and let it drain. Okay, so we got our oil pan there. We got our bolt. Let's see what size this is. Okay, 14. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's do 14. We're gonna get dirty, so I'm gonna have to use a shop rag or something. Okay, it's pretty loose now. I just noticed one thing I don't have, which sucks, is a new crush washer. I'll see if I have any from other filters that I have. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, we'll let this drain. Oh man, I hope my oil pan is big enough for this. If it's not, I'm gonna have to screw this in and then drain my oil pan. I think it's getting to that point. Oh no. Well, that's what you get for having big cars, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, geez. Oh, man. Okay, that's not fun. It's frothy. I've never seen that, actually. It's frothy. It's hot, too. Okay, I'm going to get a rag. I'm going to clean this up. Okay, let's get our oil. It's pretty full. Maybe I'll be a creep like P. Diddy. Oh, this thing is really full. I could have stopped it earlier. I need a new oil pan. I used to not have big cars. I used to have smaller vehicles. So this is one of the first larger cars I have. And I need a bigger oil pan. This thing just has way more oil than my other cars. Oh, hold on, let me concentrate here. Oh, geez, this is way too full. Oh, whoa. Okay. So, as I was saying, in Massachusetts, you can return waste oil to the place where you bought the oil from, which I don't know how that works with Amazon because I got this stuff from Amazon. But I also buy oil from Walmart. So usually what I do is I return it to Walmart. I use the original containers that I bought the oil in, and I fill them up. And I just, I just return them. They accept it that way. Just right up front at the service desk. Just leave it there, and I don't know what they do with it, but they have to do something with it. Hopefully it doesn't end up in like a landfill or anything. They have to dispose of it properly. Not sure how. But okay, now let's keep going. Let's do the second batch. Okay, so I don't have a new crush washer. I looked at the packaging, and that kind of sucks. This one looks kind of interesting. It's got this like bluish layer of something like a rubberized almost compound. So hopefully I can reuse this. I'll try. Okay, so we let it drain. Usually with my other cars, I unscrewed the oil filter and then let it fall out from there as well, let the oil fall out. I don't know what it'll do here. Most likely, most of the oil went down to the oil pan, so this would be all of it. It's just that the filter itself would contain oil. So hopefully when I unscrew it, I can tip it down and just kind of hold it in the filter. I'll try doing that. So I'll put the drain plug back on now. And I'll screw it back on very delicately, not using too much force. I feel like that should do it. I don't know what the foot-pound spec is, but when I untightened it, it wasn't really tight, so. Okay, that should do it. Now let's get that oil. Yeah, so if I let this all drain out, I would have been in trouble. I definitely need a new pan. Okay, there we go. And I got a big bucket of oil. I put the bucket over some sand-like material so the sand absorbed the oil. Okay, now let's undo the oil filter. Okay, I got my fancy oil filter wrench from Motivx Tools. And let's try to get in there. Actually, I don't need the extension. I think that's too much. Let's take that off. It's pretty tight, actually, over here. I was expecting a little more room. There you go. Now let's try it. Oh, that would work. Let's fit it over nice and snugly. Okay, it's pretty snug. Okay, now I don't know whether oil will come out of this thing, so let's take our oil pan and put it underneath here. Let's make sure that we've got... Is there a different kind of pattern here? Oh, it's all the same. Hopefully, just take this off. Oh, there you go. Okay. I didn't have it snug before. Now it's all the way on. There we go. Make sure the oil pan is under here. Okay, it's coming off. It's pretty tight. Okay, that's pretty loose now, so I'm gonna take off the socket like that. Some oil is coming out, just a little bit. And now let me try and unscrew this and have it drop into my hand. Or actually, let me screw it back on. Let's take the filter off, the wrench off, just to give us a little bit more clearance. Now let's do this by hand. Okay. That's working. Oh, there's some oil. Not too bad. I can tilt it forward a little bit, have it drain. Now let's wait for it. Okay, I think that's most of it. Oh, no, more is coming. Let's let it drain. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, so that's out. And that's how it looks like with the filter inside. Okay, let's go clean this up first. And then we'll see how we can reassemble with the new filter. Okay, so we have a couple things here. We have our old oil filter housing, our new oil filter, and I've got this thing, which is our metal oil filter housing. Made by a company in China, but these are a dime a dozen. There's a ton of these out there. I grabbed one that looked to be a really nice quality, and it surely is. I didn't know that this opens up. I'm not sure what that's for. We'll have to oil this one up to this ring, oil ring in here, O-ring in here. Close it off. The old one probably also has that. Oh, dang it. Still a lot of oil in here. No, the old one does not have that. So this is a little bit specialized here. I'm not sure what for, but it does have that. Okay, so let's see if we need to transfer anything to the new one. I don't know if we do. Let's see. So you got the old oil filter. Yeah. And I don't think so. I think the metal tube is here already. Yeah, there's like a retention system inside, but I don't think so. So all we do, put that here. You got some oil here still, so let's oil up this O-ring here. Always a good idea to oil this up. And let's oil up this one on the back. So again, I don't know what that's for, because this is blocked off. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'll oil it up. It says to tighten to 2.5 plus minus 5 Newton meters. No, 25 plus minus 5 Newton meters. Okay, I'm going to tighten it up once it's on the car. Okay, so let's clean up first, and then we'll get that on there. Okay, we got our new oil filter housing, all metal, which is kind of cool. They say that the plastic one fatigues over time, so the all metal one should be superior in the long run. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna wipe this down a little bit here. Okay, so let's use my filter wrench and get this snug. Okay, got my wrench and my oil filter adapter, oil filter housing adapter, whatever it's called. These are very similar to just the regular oil filter wrenches. Might even be the same thing actually. I bought this special one, but I think they're the same. I have a different one that's composite. I feel like it's actually the same thing. Okay, so this other one was snug until the base plate hit the metal housing. I think I'll do the same to this. Right now it's not offering any resistance. Okay, that bottomed out. And I'll just give it a good little, like that. Okay, that's good enough. It's on there. The O-ring will act as a seal. Okay, so that's it for that. Now I just need to tighten the that other little thing. Oh, it's not a 3/8, is it? What is that? Is it a 3/8? Oh no, it is. $25 Newton-meters. That's not much. It's also got an O-ring on it. I'm just gonna barely. There we go. I don't think it needs much. Okay, awesome. So that's a nice little upgrade. So no more composite, just all metal. And it's the same metal type. That's also important. Just remember there's galvanic corrosion that happens between differing metal types. So this is just aluminum and aluminum. Hopefully it's the compatible mix, because aluminum is rarely purely aluminum, just some kind of an alloy. But there should be no galvanic corrosion here, or if there is, it's just going to be minimal. So that's nice. So that's it. Upgrade done. Man, it's laughable how short I look when the GX is up in the air like this. When I get my new wheels on and lift kit and all that, it might be similar. Actually a little lower, but probably similar. Anyway, I've got my little oil filler tool from Motivx Tools. Let me try this. Let's just screw it on here. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, so let's fill this up. Some owners have reported needing 6.4 quarts. Some owners have reported needing only 5.8, and others 8.2. So I have no idea how much we need. I think it's safe to pour this whole thing in, and then I think we can get it buttoned down off the ramps, and we'll do the rest at that point. So let's do that. I drive like a bat out of hell, and so should you. That's why I use Mobil 1 full synthetic. And you should too. Mobil 1, if you're looking for people to sponsor, I'm your man. Just joking. All right, 5 quarts like nothing. That thing ate it. Okay, that's nice. So we'll use this as the waste oil container later. Now let's button everything up and lower it down. Yeah. Let's take this off for now, because we're gonna have to start the engine to lower it, and we don't want some weirdness happening with all the sensors freaking out that they don't have oil pressure or something. Okay. I gotta align this thing. Oh, this thing sucks. It's crumbling to hell. Gonna get a new underbody protection for this car at one point. So this thing's gonna go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, I see. Okay, I was using the wrong holes. There's two other holes up front. Way front. Okay. Okay, I see. Just like that. Okay. I see. There are these two metal tabs, and the holes that are way in front have to be used to align this thing. I will not give you a shot of that because this is hard. And now, nice bit of rust in my mouth. Yeah, the underbody protection I have in mind will have a little hole that I can use to undo to get to the filter and the drain, the oil drain. So that'll be nicer. Okay, let's leave this loose for now, so I can adjust the other bolts. Oops, lost my Coke. No, my Coke. Let's try to see where my bolts are. So there's one more mirrored over here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Were there two more? Yes, there were up here. Yep, I thought that wasn't going in. What the heck is that? Oh, okay. Misaligned. I don't know. Is that in at all? Probably not. What the hell? Okay, I have two there. And I have two here for sure. Okay. Let's try the far one first. Can you see it? Yeah, it's right there. Okay, this one. Okay, this one made it. Let's see if that helped my situation over here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Nope. Oh, the threads on this are pretty bad. Maybe I should borrow one of these other ones. Sometimes, well, let's just use a little pressure for now. Is that working? Nope. Okay. Plan B. When all else fails, use excessive power. Nope. Nope. Yeah, these threads are dead. Let's try a different bolt. They're all similar. Let's see what we get from this guy. Yeah, I need some new bolts over here. Okay, that's nice. That's loose. That's good. I don't want to over tighten. These are fragile. That's good. One more. And that's good. Okay, that's on. Let's do the plastic. Now we stripped one of these screws. Maybe there's a way to remove it. For next time, we've got our peanut butter blaster, PB blaster. See if we can break this loose as well. Okay. Okay, so that'll do its thing. Hopefully this works. I got a little vice grip here. So maybe I can grab the bolt from the back. Okay. Actually, I don't know which way. So wait. So I tighten it this way. I remove it this way. So this way. Oh, actually, I can go the other way. Oh, and it's moving too. Oh, great. That's nice. I'm gonna go the other way because I want it to thread through all the way and out the back because I can't really have it come out the front. So let's do it. All right, it is working, right? Looks like it's working. I can get it. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. Got it. So that sucks. I lost one of these. I think I'll be able to buy it online. Okay. For now, I'll thread it in. I'll attach the bumper and thread it into the outer holes, and that should be fine for now. Okay, where's my bumper? There's my bumper. Or something, whatever this thing is called. Okay. remember. Let's get loose. Like this, okay. Yeah, about like that. Let's grab our screws. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to be replacing this part. So I'm going to grab some anti-seize. Okay, I got some anti-seize. This is good stuff. Highly recommended. Okay, so basically, we take this anti-seize stuff and just use it like a lubricant, because it is kind of a lubricant, and it's an anti-corrosive too, so it does two things. So here we go. Kind of want this car to last 1,000,000 miles. My plan is to have it forever, so we'll see how that works out long term. But I'd rather work on stuff myself than have to purchase a new car every 5 years or whatever the current lifespan is of new cars. This is an oldie but goodie. This design hasn't changed for forever. It's got a V8, also a really good engine, and should last for quite a bit, at least the engine. All other parts are readily available. They made a lot of these cars. And there's even some overseas variants of this car. It's kind of cool. Just under the name Toyota Prado, actually. Okay, this one won't go in by hand. Let's just leave it loose for now. Oops. Okay. And now let's make sure we can do this. Let's do some anti-seize here as well. I think this middle section is replaced when you install the skids under protection, underbody protection. So that won't matter. Okay, that guy's gonna be good. Don't need it that tight. Just don't want it to rattle loose. That's good. So just need the middle guy. I said I would replace it, and I think I am. How does this look? Let's see if I have a new one. Okay, I bought this kit some time back, but when I took a look, I don't think there's something that's like this. This one is a little skinnier. This one's not really. This one's kind of maybe. Not really. Yeah, I don't have. Maybe I bought one for a different car. I used to have some Nissans, so I still do, but they're for my kids. This one may not work. Yeah, I'll get more specific ones and I'll replace it, but for now I'll just install this guy. Actually, I'm wondering if this is the original one or not. Seems kind of thick for this. That is... That is not a thick hole. But I don't think any of mine were thick enough, so let's just do this. Okay. Okay, that's in. This guy I didn't do because it was broken. Okay, I think that's hooked on. And I got 412s. And one of this is the funky one from up front. Okay, I'll have to install that guy last. Maybe I need another bolt too. We'll see. Okay, that's one. Right now it's loose. Okay, that's loose too. I got two more. Okay, and one more. Okay, that's the ugly one, but it is working here. So let's get it. Oh, I forgot to put anti-seize. Okay, let's do that. Let's put anti-seize. Okay, where's my anti-seize? There it is. Because that part, I don't know if that's replaced. When you do the underbody armor, maybe. But to not have a problem when I finally do install that, let's just use this. Ooh, so smooth. Okay, let's try that. Let's get the other guy out. Oops. Come on. Okay, anti-seize. CZ Breeze. CZ Breezy. Okay. It's a generous helping of anti-seize. And it almost goes in by hand. So that's nice. Okay, let's tighten this guy. Okay, what about that guy? Okay, let's undo these now and do anti-seize as well. Okay, anti-seize the world. Anti-seize the world, baby. Imagine how many headaches people would avoid if, or the world would avoid, if the factories all put anti-seize on all their bolts. That would be nice. But just that one step is probably like a couple cents of workers' time per bolt. So of course they're not going to do it. Like butter over here. Okay. Last guy. Okay. Last anti-seize bolt. Yay. Okay, now we're tightening down. Okay, that's good. I don't want to break these. Okay. And 2 more. Okay, and a little bit more. Okay, and 1 more over here. Okay, all good. Now I think I unscrewed one of these. Yeah, this one. Good. Did I touch this? Did not. Okay. Okay, that's it. This is screwed in. This is screwed in. And everything here is screwed in. Do I have any bolts left over? No, I do not. That is a missing bolt, which I will need to buy. I will need to unthread that guy and buy a bolt there as well. That's it. Okay, let's lower, clean up, lower, and fire it up, and then do the final oil check and see how many more quarts we need to put in. Okay, let's drive off of these. And here we go. You should be able to hear me just a-okay with this mic, which is kind of weird. But yeah, let's drive off. Nice. And let's just park here. I'm gonna let it idle. Okay, now let's check the oil level. The dipstick is right over here. So we just pull up. Let's clean it off first. And let's see what we got. I don't see anything right now. So it's a little dry. Let's check to make sure we're not leaking anything. Nope, we're good there. So I'm gonna shut it off and pour some more in. Okay, so now with the truck down on the ground, I look more normal size here. Okay, let's pour some more in. So we poured in 5 quarts, but somebody else said 6.4. And somebody else said 8 point something. So let's see. Let's try to pour like half this in maybe. Actually, let's pour a quart in and then measure again. We let the oil circulate, so the oil pump did its job. So the filter should be nice and saturated now. So that shouldn't be an issue anymore. So let's see. Let's do... I don't know, how much is that? Not yet a quart, almost a quart. Okay. Let's a little bit more. Okay, that's about a quart more, so now we got 6 quarts. It takes time for the oil to get down to the bottom, but right now this is pretty dry. I see nothing. Yeah, I see like nothing. Pretty dry. So let's wait. Yeah, might as well wait. I feel like now probably the oil should have gotten to where it needed to go. Let's see. Nothing. Not yet. Okay, so let's keep going. Yeah, nothing. Let's do another quart. How much was that? Pretty much on the money. Okay, so now it's got 7 quarts. Let's see if it gets down there quickly or not. Okay, now I'm starting to see it on the very tip. And it has to be between these 2 little dots. And it's not there, it's just the tip. Let's add another quart, maybe half a quart this time. Let's try half a quart. What's that? A little bit more. Okay, that was a half a quart. So 7.5 quarts. This is a thirsty engine. Okay, 7.5 quarts. Let's see where we are now. Okay, I think we're getting there. I don't see a lot of change yet. I think it takes time. Let's just leave it in. And wait a little bit. Okay, I just thought of one other thing. The car isn't sitting on level ground. Not really, so let me just move it up a little bit. Let's give it some level ground. Take this off. Oh, you think it'll freak out without the oil cap? Oh yeah, maybe. Let's put on the oil cap. Don't want to have it freak out. Okay, let's move it up a little bit. And maybe right there is level. Okay, now with all that time passing, when we were cleaning up, let's check the level now. Let's see. No, still low. Still low, barely on there. Okay, so let's add more. Let's add more. Might be closer to the 8.4 that some people reported. I could believe that. Of course, there's a number in the owner's manual, which I didn't check. But you can never tell. You go by the owner's manual, but sometimes stuff differs. It's best to check the dipstick, really. Okay, so let's do another quart, maybe, or half. Something like that, maybe. That's another half. So 8 now. No leaks. Now let's check. This stuff is pretty fluid, not too viscous, so it should go down pretty quickly. Okay, now I'm starting to see something. Let's try again. Okay. Yeah, okay. So there we go. So well, it's running down now, but it was between the two lines when I pulled it out. So it's pretty perfect. Let me try that again, show you as best as I can. And out, and there it is. See it running down, but it was between the lines. So that's going to be good. It's going to settle out to somewhere between the two lines, and as long as it doesn't go further than that, we should be okay. Okay, I think we're good. So that was 8 for me, about 8 even. Let me check. So 5, 6, 7, 8.1, 0.2 maybe. A little bit more than 8. So closer to the 8.4 that some people said. Well, yeah, that's it. So let's clean up here. All right, I think I'm gonna call it a day for today. We got the oil change done. Took me about 3 hours, which is kind of unusual for me. Usually I get these things done in an hour or so, but today was a little different since it was my first time with this GX460. The underbody panel, has to come off for access to all that stuff, so that's why it took a little longer. But I also fumbled about a little bit because it's just all new. Anyway, I think that does it for today. I had a pretty long day. This took a while, and we had a nice little hike in the morning with the dogs. So I'm pretty pooped. I'm gonna call it a day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this kind of content. I'll produce a lot more of it with more of your feedback. All right, I think I'm calling it a day. Signing off. Happy belated 4th.